I would love to just hear a little bit about some of the partners that are keen, if you're willing to, or even the types of partners. You don't even have to name names, but the types of partners that are keen on using this technology and to organize an NFT drop, whereas maybe previously they've been a little skeptical because they've been so worried about their IP rights potentially being violated.
Well, we're still in negotiations on some of these, but I will tell you that we are talking to the investment group that holds ownership of singularly the most valuable pieces of fine art in the world, on the planet. And in talking with them and some of the big museo groups in Europe and things like that, one of the things that was kind of fascinating to us is the fact that, I don't know if you know this, but 18% of fine art is unshowable because there's no way to insure it, to move it, and to secure it. So they won't take it out of the vault. And what we're doing is we've developed a technology called our gallery screens, which are about 4 times higher resolution than anything you've ever seen hanging on a wall before. And we're co-developing that with one of the oldest electronic screen makers in the world. And we're putting all the physical and software security into it to be able to make what we call gallery screen. They're not cheap. They're going to be expensive, but these are of $500 million pieces. But now we can, under French law, French artistic law, we can tether 12 tethered NFTs to those, and now they can send these around to galleries and museums around the world, and people get to see this artwork for the first time. And because the isomorphic projections are so heavily detailed, I mean, they show every mold mark, they showed everything. We're getting one of our first releases is going to be a time capsule, and that time capsule was buried by Helen Keller. I mean, there's a lot of history involved. There's a lot of people that are the phone is ringing every day, and it's like,
and we're gonna have fun with it, John. It's like we're gonna do like treasure maps and puzzles, historical quests. Like, we're gonna have fun with the NFT series that we're launching. We're not just gonna put them up there, right? And yeah, we have a really big team, behind us here, and yeah, we're looking forward to showing you guys all the stuff.
And there's one thing that I would like to comment on that was kind of just touched on very briefly, but it is one of the more important aspects when we're talking with the DDI security and stuff like that, is this optimization that we have. We can take these files. Now, John was just talking about, you can see every mold mark, you can see every, thumb imprint and stuff like that. That takes data, that takes size, that takes an immense amount of power. With our compression technology, we can still have that mold mark, we can still have that thumbprint in there, but that size has been reduced down to next to nothing. But you still get that visual acuity within that system. So when John was talking about we'll be able to deliver it to screens, around the world, instead of sitting there and having to go ahead and say, okay, schedule your upload between 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock on GMT time. No, it's going to take matters of minutes rather than hours. But they still get the full experience. They'll still get what it's like to be there. And because of that, we, the guys sitting here behind these screens, will be able to get that experience as well. We'll be able to see the detail that we wouldn't have seen because of either religious laws or you just can't bring the thing out to come and play. So we're going to open doors through this technology and through this compression that have not been open for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Yep.
I mean, I think that in our algorithmic development for our optimization, the basis that we laid down, we started from, was quality of experience. we just wanted to make sure that integrity was key to the end result. Right. So we know that technologies, compression technologies are lossless or lossy, and to get the kinds of reduction in file size and data rate necessary to fit into these boxes in Web3 and to utilize decentralized storage applications and such, that we needed to get those numbers down significantly. But at the same time, we needed to maintain, integrity of the experience. So we're pretty happy with what we've been able to achieve. I mean, we continue to improve on it all the time, but where we're at right now, for people that have been working in this area of image processing for a very long time, people who have actually created standards like MPEG and others, have simply said, I have no clue how you did that. And so to have those kinds of, that kind of feedback from industry experts has been gratifying.
Yes. We've had quite a bit of it.
Yeah. So
love it. That might be a good breaking point, or maybe we'll just leave it open for some closing comments. If anyone has kind of any key things that they wanted to address, or talking about any other, this is like kind of my job to help leak the alpha, get the alpha out to the people. Any other things with potential partners that are coming up, things to look forward to. I know we'll have many more of these sessions. We'll be able to get a little bit more into the Impact Club. We might want to just maybe, I'll make a disclaimer that the sales from SmartMoose.com, the NFT sales, 10% of those will go into a specific fund that will be directed by the community. And the way to get into that community will be purchasing one of their Alpha Moose NFTs that is coming out on September 20th. So let me just get that out. So that key information is out and present. If you're interested in being part of the pre-sale, you can do that. You can sign up and apply on that same website, smartmoose.com. Okay, but yeah, let's move into some closing comments, or anything that you might have felt like we missed, or just some key passion areas of this project.
I'll go first. I'll just say that, I'd like to invite everybody that's watching and friends and associates to join the herd and join us on this journey and help us make a positive impact.
Excellent. Yeah, there's so much more, right? I was going to ask John to talk about like the sessions, the music sessions series that we will be getting to next year. There's like interactive browser development. There's isomorphic projection. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, guys. So yeah, just hit up our social media, jump into our Discord, make sure you come into the community. There's so much more coming. We're just scratching the surface with what we're going to be doing here.
I think we're going to need a full hour session on each one of those three things that you just mentioned. Like, because I was feeling the same way. I'm like, we could get into this isomorph technology discussion, and not only just discussion, but actually demonstration. I think that would be a well worth putting the time into that.
It is on the website, so you can jump up to smartmoose.com and it goes in and it shows 3 examples of collectibles and sculpture pieces and stuff like that that have been scanned this way, and it's pretty amazing stuff. So look for the little mold marks on the metals and things like that. It's kind of intriguing, because again, with that, the guy that actually co-invented LiDAR, I worked with him years ago on a lot of PlayStation stuff, and he took one look at this and said, "That's amazing detail. How did you do it?" So, when, we knew we had something, Glassy, when that's the type of comments we're getting. And hey, we're moving beyond the Moose, guys. The Moose characters are great and they're wonderful. But we're moving to art, collectibles, fine art. We're moving to, people said, why war? Why military? Because military is the largest category of collectibles in the world. We're going to be also doing masks and sculptures, and we're going to be doing sessions with artists, and we're going to be doing music, and hi, welcome to the barbecue. Let's play a song for you, and all of this sort of stuff that the technology is going to let us do in the future.
I am just riveted on the edge of my seat. These are really great closing comments. Thank you so much, John. Any other thoughts that you want to add in, David or Nick?
The very last thought I'd like to leave everybody with is that when you think of stuff that we're going to be putting out, such as these military medals and the fine art and stuff like that, you think that it's going to be just, okay, you go, you buy your art, and then you display it. That's not it. We are going to go beyond that. David and I and everybody here, we're going to be gamifying pretty much almost everything that comes out. So each NFT will have its own specific utility. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, with our first NFT drop, Jeff and John were talking about, you can run it through the checking system, and it'll show you a whole bunch of stuff. One of those NFTs actually has a little secret embedded into it using our DDI technology. So this way, we're going to make it fun for you guys to learn how to use our technology. One of the things that I'm really committed to is making sure that, yeah, we can put the Rolls Royce of technology in your hands, but if you don't know how to use it, it's useless. So I want to come up with some fun ways to make sure that you know how to use this, and then you can tell your friends, hey, look at this. This is so cool. And then you can start up, the conversations on this, and you'll see where we're going with all this. And trust me, this is a project you don't want to sleep on. You want to take a look, and you want to jump in on the ground floor while the getting's good. I'm not saying that just because, I'm working for this thing. I've seen the projects that we have in line. I've seen, behind the curtain. And if I was just like an investor in this one, I'd be sitting there going, take my money, take my money. We've got so much stuff that's going to bring you value. It's incredible. And it's not just through the actual stuff we're putting out, the military medals, the other things that we're putting out. It is through the experience that you're getting, because we have two of the best storytellers here in this call right now between John and Jeff. I mean, these guys have woven tapestries that will probably take years to still unravel.
Love it.
Thank you,
Great
Nick.
points.
Well, ¡𝐿𝐵𝐶𝐼, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very
I'd like
much.
to say thank you very much for hosting this and driving this lively conversation. It's been a pleasure.
Love it. Yeah, looking forward to doing a bunch more. We have a lot more facets to uncover. Again, we'll just make that general announcement. This Genesis debut launch of their first collection that will be really a demonstration. I would say a true flex in the NFT Web3 space, a true flex of this security technology. And some of the things we've been joking around with in the team is like almost like a rookie card of sorts. Like this is like going to be a Michael Jordan type technology. And it's funny because I've been around all kinds of A-list celebrities and whatnot. I never really get starstruck, but around really true and dedicated entrepreneurs that are pioneering and putting forward like world-changing, class-changing, evolution driving solutions. Those are the stars in my eyes. So I love being here with you all. Looking forward to do many more of these sessions. And yeah, check out smartmoose.com. Sign up, apply for the the pre-sale. People will be given a full 24 hours of purchasing this first collection. The first collection is going to be actually quite a small collection. It's just 256 sets. So get ready for that. And again, thanks so much for spending some time with us this afternoon.
Thanks, 𝐿𝐵𝐶𝐼.
All right, cheers.
Thanks, Lassie. See you later.
Peace.